All right, let's get this show started.
Anthony Smith has pleaded not guilty to charges stemming from his recent arrest. The 38-year-old is facing 4 felony charges and entered his plea Monday, opting for a written arraignment rather than appearing in person, according to court records obtained by MMA Junkie from Sarpy County, Nebraska. Smith initially faced 3 felony charges, including 1 count of threats and 2 counts of false imprisonment. Prosecutors have since added another charge, attempted commission of a Class 1, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D felony. It essentially means prosecutors are alleging that the person attempted to commit an offense that falls into one of those very serious felony classes. Nebraska records commonly use this exact wording. According to the county attorney's office, Smith is accused of threatening to kill his wife if she refused to return home with him following an altercation at a bar in Gretna, Nebraska. Prosecutors allege that he then grabbed her and pushed her into a vehicle. The attorney's office further alleges that after she escaped from the vehicle during the drive, Smith attempted to strike her with the vehicle multiple times. Investigators reportedly concluded that she was able to avoid being hit and escaped without physical injury. A warrant was subsequently issued, and Smith later turned himself in, according to officials. Smith is currently free on $45,000 bail. According to a report from KETV Omaha, he has also been granted permission to travel outside the country to compete in a professional sporting event in the Dominican Republic in late September or early October, presumably Gamebred MMA. A status hearing is scheduled for September 21st, and Smith has been ordered to appear in person. Mackenzie Dern has delivered a brutally honest assessment of her UFC 330 performance, despite successfully defending her strawweight title against Gillian Robertson. Speaking in an interview with Ariel Helwani, Dern admitted she was unhappy with nearly every aspect of her performance, including her cardio, endurance, striking, and grappling. She also said she should have finished the fight.
I mean, I'm not happy with my performance. I think I have so much to get better, and it's just, yeah, I wish I did better.
So specifically, can you tell us what weren't you happy with?
I mean, I guess I wasn't happy with my cardio, my endurance. I wasn't happy with my striking. I wasn't happy with my grappling. Yeah, I wasn't happy.
Wow. So
I should have done a lot of that stuff better. I should have finished that fight, honestly.
You said striking.
I mean, but Gillian is very tough too, you know. She obviously I'm not trying to take any credit from her, but I really believe I should have finished that anywhere. I think I could have knocked her out. I think I could have submitted her, and I should have as the champion and what I know I'm capable of. And for whatever the future is for me, like whoever comes up, I should. If I fought that performance against someone else coming up, that wouldn't be good.
Dean Thomas owned his mistake after UFC 330. On Saturday, Thomas worked as both an analyst and Gillian Robertson's corner for her strawweight title fight against Mackenzie Dern. After Robertson lost a lackluster decision, Thomas sparked controversy by announcing he was retiring from cornering fighters while also suggesting Robertson may have gone as far as she could in the sport. His comments sparked further backlash, and Thomas agrees. On Monday, the UFC's Deep Waters host addressed the controversy, apologizing to Robertson for his behavior.
My last time doing this, I'm not doing this no more, but I took on Gillian. And I have to say, Saturday night was the most inappropriate time for me to bring up the fact that I did not want to corner again. It was completely irresponsible. It was despicable. I shouldn't have done it. I should have waited till maybe even today. I should have waited till a different time than take away her moment. Now, this is a young lady that I've worked with for her entire career. The last 7 years, it's just been me and her working endlessly, just together, traveling,
that's what
working
everybody
together.
Back home doesn't see.
Right.
No. Yeah.
They don't understand it. We've been working endlessly, time and time again together. And I remember her coming to me crying, I just would like to win 2 in a row, 3 in a row. And she went on this amazing run. She's broken records. And I selfishly stole her moment that night. And instead of congratulating her on her run, I stole her moment. And I want to apologize to her for that because I stole her moment. And I was completely wrong. I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed, but I'm not too big to say I'm sorry. And for her, Gillian, I love you. I got your back. I've always had your back. This is not the end. I've always had your back. And I want you to know that I'm always here for you. I'm always going to support you. And whatever you need, I'm always here for you the same way I've been for you for the last 7 years when it was just us.
Israel Adesanya believes Islam Makhachev is the best fighter in the world right now, even though he keeps picking against him. Speaking on the latest episode of the Precision Podcast with Demetrious Johnson, Adesanya admitted that he tends to bet against Makhachev because the Dagestani champion keeps fighting guys he likes. But when it comes to who he considers the best fighter on the planet, Izzy has no doubts.
Islam just proved that he's the best out of the bunch. I think I like Usman as well because I like the way he kicks. He's got that Taekwondo flow. But when you put it all together, when it comes to mixed martial arts, yeah, Islam's the one. He's the best fighter in the world right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. And again, he keeps fighting guys I like, so I keep picking against him. But now I'm like, man,
What the fuck?
yeah. So he can't keep getting away with this. No. My parlays. I'm joking.
Demetrious Johnson also shared his thoughts, arguing that Garry lacked the killer instinct needed to capitalize on his opportunities, and believes that ultimately cost him the fight.
Killer instinct. I think it's there, but again, it's just.
I think it's different, dog.
He's only 28.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's different.
Yeah.
Like for you have. So your style, you have a killer instinct in you where you will put people in a position where it's like, if you move, motherfucker, I'm gonna clap that ass, right? You look at you versus Paulo Costa, like he was like this. He was like, move them, motherfucker, do something. You kicked them, you exchanged.
There's the Fugazi, the acting.
Yeah, you clapped them. You versus Rob Whitaker, clapped them. You versus XPF, you had that instant where you put yourself in the fire, and you respond when you're in the fire. Where Garry doesn't put himself in that position. It's almost like a hunter.
He did early on.
He did, or did he not?
A little bit, like some of the ones where he'd stay in the pocket. It cost him against what's his name? Not the Leech, one of the Chinese guys he fought. But yeah, he and also his eyes. He's able to stay there.
Yes.
Like the first thing he did when Islam threw a strike, the first thing he did was 1-2. He came back straight away.
Yep.
So I think he does have the killer instinct.
Kamaru Usman still believes he's the toughest matchup for Islam Makhachev at welterweight. Before his loss to Dricus du Plessis, Usman spent several months campaigning for a title fight against Makhachev. However, that fight never materialized, and Usman instead faced DDP. Now, speaking on the latest episode of his Pound for Pound podcast with Henry Cejudo, Usman repeated one of his quotes from last year, suggesting he still believes he's Makhachev's toughest test at welterweight.
Listen, Henry, I said this, remember, this was last year I was saying this. Last year I said, guys, I'm looking at, there's some good guys, there's really, really good guys coming up that are going to turn into killers. Good guys. I understand that. But right now, being honest with you, with all the styles that I see in the MMA mathematics, how it works out, I felt that, hey, listen, styles make fights. I'm telling you guys, I can get that done. And everyone's, oh, you don't deserve it. You this, you that. And listen, I get it. I understand. And I took a step back. It is what it is. And I sat on the shelf for a while and then obviously took the chances or whatever. And we know how that went.
Sean O'Malley has revealed his plans following the announcement of the Petr Yan vs. Merab Dvalishvili trilogy. Speaking in a recent YouTube video with MMA Guru, O'Malley said he plans to sit out until after October 24th to see how Yan vs. Merab 3 plays out, and likely fight the winner.
Okay, so I'm sitting out. I'm sitting my happy ass out till October 24th. I'm gonna see what happens. Even if Petr Yan loses, who knows? Maybe we get that. Maybe we do maybe I offer him a rematch, even if he loses. Probably not. But the division's fun. Song Yadong, Umar Nurmagomedov is coming up. Big fight there. That's actually happening. Yeah, that's not too far away, is it?
In a couple of, I think it might be next weekend.
No,
it's 2 weekends. From now.
Butt cheeks. 2 weekends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Things got heated between Tyron Woodley and Sean Strickland. Strickland was far from complimentary about Woodley's former coach Dean Thomas and his decision to retire from cornering after Gillian Robertson lost her title fight to Mackenzie Dern at UFC 330. Woodley didn't appreciate Strickland's comments and sent him threatening messages in the DMs over his remarks about Thomas. Strickland later shared screenshots of their private exchange, captioning the post, "Bro let the CTE get to him and forgot his record is a red line." Here's what the exchange looks like. Tyron wrote, "Watch your mouth talking about Dean. You have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. We laugh all the time when you have no filter, but you're a habitual line crosser. I'm ride or die about him. Don't cross that line." Strickland replied, "Bro, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do a damn thing. LMAO. Dean can suck my cock." Strickland then shared Woodley's MMA record, highlighting his 6 consecutive losses with the caption, "Weak ass bitch." Islam Makhachev has fired back at Max Holloway following his comments about the champion's UFC 330 celebration. Reacting to UFC 330, Holloway appeared to take issue with Makhachev celebrating with 2 belts after defeating Ian Garry.
Why the f do you have 2 belts? Aura? I mean, like, it is what it is, bro. I mean, like, you are, but you're not. That was temporary, but now you're just defending 1 belt, bro. Why you keep... I don't know, guys.
Now Makhachev fired back, writing, "I don't know, bro. It's even too heavy to hold. But you don't understand? Sorry, eh?" Holloway quickly fired back during his live stream, flexing his belts while suggesting that Ali Abdelaziz was the one tweeting from Islam's X account.
I don't know how heavy these are. That guy got hit in his head too many times. I ain't talking about Islam. I'm talking about the guy who's running his IG for him. I kinda know how heavy these are, bro. These bad boys are heavy. Don't tell me I don't know what they feel like. The guy gotta do his homework on your boy. Don't ever come for my throat, bro. Don't ever come for my throat, bro. Especially when you're hiding behind another man IG. Actually, what I need to get, I need to actually go to UFC.com and buy the Conor McGregor belt, because they did not give me that.
Holloway also faced some backlash over his comments, with one fan writing, "Coming from the guy who walked around with his BMF belt proudly. Islam defended both belts. When Conor walked around with 2 belts without defending any, he didn't say shit. Jealousy at its finest. Max is jealous, lol. I bet if he became double champ, he'd flaunt both belts. Fuck Holloway. I thought he was a chill dude, but dude is a scumbag inside." Another fan wrote, "Holloway is a longtime Islam hater, lol. Same guy that acted like BMF was a real title, lol. Max is jealous cause he will never be double champ, lol. He wouldn't understand since he's never been a champ. Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by 386 Attention. Number 2 meme was posted by Mostly MMA. And number 1 meme was posted by JJ Samir. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.